Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about something we've all seen on our plates. Something that might even bring back some childhood memories. Maybe good, maybe not so good. I'm talking about broccoli. It's that little tree-like vegetable that often gets a mixed reaction. Some of us love it, some of us, well, we push it to the side of the plate. But what if I told you this humble green veggie holds some incredible secrets for our health? Stick around, because today we're diving deep into the world of broccoli, exploring everything from its amazing benefits to those, let's say, less than pleasant side effects. And most importantly, we'll figure out how to make it a happy, comfortable part of your diet. So let's start with the big question. Is broccoli really the health superstar it's made out to be? You've probably heard it's good for you, but let's get specific. The main reason broccoli gets so much praise is a powerful compound called sulforaphane. It's a bit of a sciencey name, but its job is simple and amazing. According to researchers at Johns Hopkins University, sulforaphane is a potent antioxidant. Think of antioxidants as your body's personal security team, fighting off damage from unstable molecules called free radicals. This damage, known as oxidative stress, is linked to aging and a whole host of health problems. By neutralizing these free radicals, sulforaphane helps protect our cells and keep them healthy. And this is where the conversation gets really interesting. Because of this protective power, broccoli has been studied extensively for its role in cancer prevention. A major review published in the journal Molecules analyzed numerous studies and found that higher consumption of cruciferous vegetables like broccoli is associated with a lower risk of several types of cancers, including lung, colorectal, and breast cancer. Sulforaphane appears to work by boosting our body's natural detoxification enzymes and even helping to stop cancer cells from growing. Now, it's crucial to say that no single food can prevent cancer, but including powerful vegetables like broccoli in a balanced diet is a fantastic step towards reducing your risk. But the benefits don't stop there. Broccoli is a champion for your heart. A study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry showed that components in broccoli can help prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, which is often called the bad cholesterol. When LDL cholesterol gets oxidized, it's more likely to build up in your arteries, which is a major risk factor for heart disease. So that daily serving of broccoli could be doing your heart a huge favor. Plus, it's packed with fiber, which is known to help lower cholesterol levels and maintain healthy blood pressure. Let's not forget about our bones. We always hear about calcium for strong bones, right? Well, broccoli is a surprisingly good source of both calcium and vitamin K. According to the National Institutes of Health, vitamin K is essential for bone health. It works with calcium to help build and maintain strong bone structure. A single cup of chopped broccoli gives you more than 100% of your daily recommended intake of vitamin K. It's also loaded with vitamin C, even more than an orange. Vitamin C is vital for producing collagen, the protein that provides the framework for your bones. Okay, so we've established that broccoli is basically a health superhero. But let's be real. It's not always a perfect relationship, is it? We have to talk about the elephant in the room, or rather, the gas in the room. Why does broccoli and other veggies in its family like cabbage and cauliflower have this notorious reputation for causing bloating and gas? The culprit is a type of carbohydrate called raffinose. Humans lack the enzyme needed to break down raffinose in the small intestine. So, when it travels down to your large intestine, the gut bacteria there have a party. They start to ferment it, and this fermentation process produces gas, specifically hydrogen, carbon dioxide, and for some people, methane. This gas buildup is what leads to that uncomfortable bloating and flatulence. It's a completely natural process, but it can definitely be unpleasant. For some people, this is just a minor inconvenience. But for others, especially those with sensitive digestive systems, like irritable bowel syndrome or IBS, it can be a real problem. The high fiber content, while great for most people, can also be a trigger for those with certain digestive conditions, leading to cramping and discomfort. So it's not just in your head if you feel like broccoli doesn't always agree with you. Your digestive system is just having a tough time with that specific carbohydrate and all that healthy fiber. Another potential issue, though less common, involves the thyroid gland. Broccoli contains compounds called goitrogens. In very high amounts, these compounds can interfere with your thyroid's ability to absorb iodine, which is essential for producing thyroid hormones. I want to stress that for the vast majority of people, this is a non-issue. According to Cleveland Clinic, you would have to eat an enormous, almost unrealistic amount of raw broccoli for it to have a negative effect on a healthy thyroid. However, if you have a known thyroid condition, especially hypothyroidism, it might be a good idea to talk to your doctor about your intake of goitrogenic foods. Cooking broccoli can significantly reduce these compounds, which brings me to my next point. So how can we enjoy all the incredible benefits of broccoli without the uncomfortable side effects? The good news is, you don't have to give it up. It's all about preparation and moderation. First, let's tackle the gas and bloating. The solution is simple: cook it. The cooking process helps to break down some of that tricky raffinose, making it easier for your system to handle. Steaming or lightly stir-frying are fantastic methods because they soften the fibers without destroying all the valuable nutrients. Boiling can cause a lot of the water-soluble vitamins, like vitamin C, to leach out into the water. So if you do boil it, try to do it for just a minute or two, a technique called blanching. Another great tip is to start small. If you're not used to eating a lot of fiber, suddenly introducing a huge bowl of broccoli can be a shock to your system. Begin with a small portion, maybe half a cup, a few times a week. This gives your gut bacteria time to adapt and adjust. As your body gets used to it, you can gradually increase the amount. Think of it like training a muscle. You have to build up your tolerance. Pairing broccoli with certain things can also help. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day helps the soluble fiber in broccoli move smoothly through your digestive tract, preventing constipation, which can add to bloating. Also, adding some ginger or fennel to your meal, perhaps in a stir-fry or as a tea, can aid digestion. These have been used for centuries to soothe the stomach and reduce gas. Now, what about that thyroid concern? As I mentioned, cooking is your best friend here. Steaming or sautéing broccoli significantly deactivates those goitrogenic compounds. So, if you have a thyroid condition and your doctor has advised you to be cautious, enjoying cooked broccoli in moderation is generally considered safe and still very beneficial. Of course, always follow your doctor's specific advice. I recently spoke with a registered dietitian, Sarah, who works with clients on digestive health. She shared a great perspective. She said, "I tell my clients not to fear broccoli. It's too nutritious to avoid. We just have to teach our bodies how to handle it. Start with well-cooked, small portions and listen to your body. Sometimes all it takes is a little adjustment to unlock all that green goodness." She also mentioned that a healthy, diverse gut microbiome is better equipped to handle foods like broccoli. Eating a variety of plant foods and maybe even some fermented foods like yogurt or kimchi can build a more resilient gut over time. So the verdict is in. Broccoli is absolutely a cancer-fighting, heart-helping, bone-building powerhouse. That part is not a myth, but it can also be a gas producer, and that's not a myth either. The key is to not let the potential downside scare you away from the incredible upside. By cooking it well, starting with smaller portions, and gradually increasing your intake, you can train your digestive system to enjoy all the benefits without the discomfort. We live in a world where we're often told to avoid things, but sometimes it's not about avoidance, it's about understanding and adapting. Broccoli is a perfect example of this. It's a testament to the power of whole foods and how, with a little knowledge, we can make them work for us. So maybe it's time to give that little green tree another chance. Try steaming some tonight. Sprinkle it with a little lemon juice and a pinch of salt. Your body will thank you for it in so many ways. Thank you so much for joining me today to unravel the story of broccoli. I hope this cleared things up and gave you the confidence to welcome this amazing vegetable back to your plate. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next deep dive into the foods we eat every day. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's your favorite way to eat broccoli? Let me know in the comments below. Stay healthy, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.